Most cat owners believe they are being affectionate when they reach out to pet their cat. But when your cat flinches, ducks, or begins to pull back, they are communicating a boundary you might be missing. For a micropredator, a hand descending from above isn't a sign of love. It's an unpredictable, dominant movement. These human expressions of affection can translate as a threat to their basic need for control. Every uninvited touch creates a moment of friction. These small, forced interactions accumulate over time, quietly eroding the cat's baseline comfort until their willingness to engage with you begins to vanish. To earn deep affection, you have to look past human gestures and master the specific tiers of feline security. Affection and treats are secondary to a cat's primary drive for survival. They prioritize environmental stability above social contact, and without that foundation of safety, a true bond cannot form. That foundation starts with spatial control. In the wild, height provides a vantage point where a cat can monitor threats while remaining out of reach. This chart compares stress levels based on environmental access. Research in applied animal behavior science found that cats with access to vertical spaces show significantly lower stress markers than those confined to the floor. When a cat hides under a bed or behind a couch, they are choosing the only cover available. If they don't have the option to feel safe up high, they will remain in a state of constant, low-level alarm. Spatial security is only the first step. Cats also require temporal security. They navigate their world through predictable patterns rather than chronological time. This visual map shows how a structured routine provides a sense of order. According to the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery, an unpredictable environment is a primary driver of chronic stress in indoor cats. When feeding times shift or your arrival home varies every night, this internal map shatters. To your cat, the one stable element in their life has become unreliable. A cat that must constantly monitor an unpredictable environment lacks the energetic bandwidth to show affection. They are too busy staying on guard to relax. The second tier of the hierarchy involves physical interaction. Building trust here requires you to neutralize your presence as a dominant figure. A standing human towers over a cat. This height disparity automatically triggers an instinctual monitoring response, making you a figure to be managed rather than a companion to be approached. Try lowering your profile by sitting on the floor a few feet away. By removing the threat of your height and remaining still, you become approachable on the cat's terms. Physical contact is also a matter of sensory data. A cat's sense of smell is 14 times stronger than ours, and it's their primary tool for identifying safety. Before you touch your cat, extend a single finger and toss. This 2-second scent-gathering window allows the cat to investigate you and decide if they want the interaction to continue. A study from the University of Lincoln confirmed that cats who are given control over the initiation and duration of touch form significantly stronger bonds with their owners. Reaching out unprompted can stall your progress. Instead, wait for the cat to signal their consent through a head nudge or by curling into your lap. True connection is built on yielding control. The less you force the interaction, the more likely your cat is to close the distance. Once a cat feels completely secure in their environment and their physical autonomy, they begin to offer a unique form of active connection. Adult cats do not naturally meow to communicate with other cats. In the wild, this vocalization effectively disappears after kittenhood. This frequency graphic shows the domestic meow is engineered specifically for one audience: humans. Research at Lund University found these patterns aren't generic. Cats develop unique vocal signatures tailored exclusively to their owner, creating a private language between you. Your cat has likely been using this language daily, waiting for a response. Talking back to them acknowledges their attempt to connect on their own terms. When you stop demanding physical attention and start recepting these vocal cues, you move from being a giant to be monitored to a partner they trust enough to share a life with.